Bhagavad-gita as it is, the three modes of material nature. Chapter 14, text 25. Text 22-25. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Prakasam cha pravrittim cha mohanev cha pandava na deshti sampravrityani na nivrittani kankshati udasino bad udasi adi asino gunayo na vichallate guna vartanto iti evo yo avottishtati nengate sama sukha dukha swastha sama losto asma kanchana tullo priya apriya dhira stullo ninda atma samstute mana apamanaya tullo mitrari pakshayo sarva rambha parityagi gunatitah sa uchyate. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Prakasam cha pravrittim cha mohanev cha pandava na deshti sam pravrityani na nivrittani kangsati. श्री भगवान उवाच. आप लोग दोहराएंगे ना? दोहराएंगे एक श्लोक. हाँ. प्रकाशम च प्रवृत्तिम च मोहनेव च पांडवा न देष्टि संप्रवृत्त्यानि न निवृत्तानि कांक्षति. श्री भगवान उवाच प्रकाशम च प्रवृत्तिम च मोहनेव च पांडवा न देष्टि संप्रवृत्तानि च न निवृत्तानि कांक्षति. प्रकाशम च प्रवृत्तिम च मोहनेव च पांडवा न देष्टि संप्रवृत्त्यानि न निवृत्त्यानि कांक्षति. श्री भगवान उवाच प्रकाशम च प्रवृत्तिम च पांडवा न देष्टि संप्रवृत्त्यानि न निवृत्तानि कांक्षति.
श्री भगवान उवाच
श्री भगवान उवाच
प्रकाशम च प्रवृत्तिम च
प्रकाशम च प्रवृत्तिम च
मोहमेव च पांडवा
मोहनेव च पांडवा
न द्वेष्टि संप्रवृत्तानि न निवृत्तानि कांक्षति.
न निवृत्तानि कांक्षति. श्री भगवान उवाच न देष्टि संप्रवृत्तानि निवृत्तानि कांक्षति. श्री भगवान उवाच प्रवृत्तिं च नैव च पांडव desti sampravittani no nivrittani kangsati. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Prakasham, illumination, cha, and pravrittim, attachment, cha, and moham, illusion, evacha, also, Pandava, O son of Pandu, no, desti, does not hate, sampravittani, although developed, no nivrittani, not stopping development, kangsati, desires, udasina, udasina what? As it neutral, asinaha, situated, gunai, by the qualities, yah, one who, no, never, vichallate, is agitated, gunaha, the qualities, vartante, are acting, iti evam, knowing thus, yah, one who, avatisthati, remains, no, never, ingate, flickers, sama, equal, dukha, in distress, sukha, and happiness, sasthya, being situated in himself, sama, equally, lostra, a lump of earth, asma, the stone, kanchana, gold, tulla, equally disposed, priya, to the dear, apriya, and the undesirable, dhira, steady, tulla, equal, ninda, in deformation, atma samsthito, and praise of himself, mana, in honor, apamanaya, and dishonor, tulya, equal, tulya, equal, mitra, of friends, ari, the enemies, prakshaya, to the parties, sarvo, of all, arambha, endeavors, parityagi, renuncier, guna, atita, transcendental to the material modes of nature, saw, he, uchate, is said to be. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O son of Pandu, he who does not hate illumination, attachment, and delusion when they are present, or long for them when they disappear, who is unwavering and undisturbed through all these reactions of the material qualities, remaining neutral and transcendental, knowing that the mode alone are active, who is situated in the self and regards alike happiness and distress. He who looks upon a lump of earth, a stone, and a piece of gold with an equal eye, who is equal towards the desirable and the undesirable, who is steady, situated equally well in praise and blame, honor and dishonor, who treats alike both friend and enemy, and who has renounced all material activities. Such a person is said to have transcended the mode of nature. Purport by Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Arjun submitted 3 different questions, and the Lord answered them one after another. In this verse, Krishna first indicates that a person transcendentally situated has no envy and does not hanker for anything. When the living entity stays in this material world, embodied by the material body, it is to be understood that he is under the control of one of the 3 modes of material nature. When he is actually out of the body, then he is out of the clutches of the material mode of nature. But as long as he is not out of the material body, he should be neutral. He should engage himself in the devotional service of the Lord, as that his identity with the material body will automatically be forgotten. When he is conscious of the material body, he acts only for sense gratification. But when one transfers the consciousness to the Krishna, sense gratification automatically stops. One does not need this material body, and he does not need to accept the dictation of the material body. The qualities of the material modes in the body will act, but as spirit soul, the soul is aloof from such activities. How does he become aloof? He does not desire to enjoy the body, nor does he desire to get out of it. Thus, transcendentally situated, the devotee becomes automatically free. He need not try to become free from the influence of the mode of material nature. The next question concerns the dealing of the transcendentally situated person. The materially situated person is affected by so-called honor and dishonor offered to the body. But the transcendentally situated person is not affected by such false honor and dishonor. He performs his duty in Krishna consciousness and does not mind whether a man honors or dishonors him. He accepts things that are favorable for his duty in Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, he has no necessity of anything material, either a stone or gold. He takes everyone as his dear friend who helps him in his execution of Krishna consciousness, and he does not hate his so-called enemies. He is equally disposed and sees everything on an equal level, because he knows perfectly well that he has nothing to do with material existence. Social and political issues do not affect him, because he knows the situation of the temporary upheavals and disturbance. He does not attempt anything for his own sake. He can attempt anything for Krishna, but for his personal self, he does not attempt anything. But such behavior, one becomes actually transcendentally situated. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnapristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devam Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Om Paramatmane Namaha. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayat Nashto Prayasu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya Bhagavate Uttam Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki. Jai Srila Prabhupada. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O son of Pandu, he who does not hate illumination, attachment and delusion when they are present or long for them when they disappear, who is unwavering and undisturbed through all his reaction of the material qualities, remaining neutral and transcendental, knowing that the mode alone are active, who is situated in the self and regards alike happiness and distress, who looks upon a lump of earth and a stone and piece of gold with an equal eye, who is equal towards the desirable and undesirable, who is steady, situated equally well in praise and blame, honor and dishonor, who treats alike both friend and enemy, and who has renounced all material activities. Such a person is said to have transcended the mode of nature. In this verse, Lord Sri Krishna is speaking about the quality of a devotee. So we have to understand first, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha means God himself is speaking. God is speaking. So it makes sense. When God speaks, then he speaks. And when he speaks, then it is 100% right. And when we speak something, then it is 100% wrong. I may be president of the country, or we may be the big celebrities or whatever. But we have a 4 defects, we know. Brahm, Pramad, Vipralipsa, Korana part of. That's why our decision, our speaking is 100% wrong. So that's why Bhagavan Uvacha. But when he speaks perfect. Why? When he speaks, we are 100% wrong. Because our senses are imperfect. Our senses, but God's senses are not imperfect. He is perfect. God is perfect. To our is human, we say. Yeah? To our is. So we make mistake. Jivatma. Kaha Krishna, Purno, Anando, Vaisarjo, Maheshwar. Kaha Khudro, Dukhi, Jiv, Maya Kinkor. We are under Maya. He is above Maya. And Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna, he is the creator. He created. What he created? Everything. The dull matter, spirit, land, water, whatever we see. Stone, gold, everything. He is a creator. You, me, everything is created by him. He is a creator and we are created. So when someone creates, he knows the ins and out of the things. Every minute things he knows. But we don't know. Because he created. So he knows how the creation will run smoothly, how the creation will go properly. He only, the person, he knows. Just like in our kitchen, somebody make a chapati or something, cake. Somebody making cake in chapati, cake in kitchen. Then we taste it, very nice. Now, if I want to know what ingredients in the cake, who can answer? The person who make this preparation in kitchen, he only know, or we can guess. Maybe there is a little water, or maybe some banana flavor, maybe banana, how much water, how much. But if you want the perfectly the what items is there, then you have to contract with the person who cooked, who made it. That's like, if you want the proper information of the creation, then where you have to go? To scientist, the laboratory testing, or you go to the man who create the world. Just like nowadays we go, scientists, they are making theories, new theories, and then we say some theory, yeah, this is good. Just like I imagine, or what I say, about the cake, we guess. But if you want actually how much water is there, how much sugar is there, how much quantity of the flour is there, then you have to go to the person who created, who cooked. Then you get proper information of the cake. Similarly, Lord Krishna created this material world as well as spiritual world, everything. So you want the proper information, you have to go to the person who made it. That's God. He knows every nook and corner of his creation. So better to listen him. Bhagavan Uvacha. That's why he says Bhagavan Uvacha. In Bhagavad-gita he says, Arjuna tried to understand from his view. But Lord Krishna correct him. But no, this is not that way, this is not that way. What I say, in Vishad Yoga, in the chapter 1 is Vishad Yoga, Arjuna was very confused to fight or not. He was confused. He is falling down, his arrows is falling down, his perspiration is coming out, he don't know what he is supposed to fight or not. Then Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna, make him steady, no. So when we don't know what to do, what not to do, King Kartabya Bimur, then in that point, what we have to do? We have to consult with Krishna. Then you get the proper guidance. So Bhagavad-gita is what? This is a guideline. The person who is confused, the person who do not know what to do, what not to do, why should we worship God or not, all the confusion will be removed by study Bhagavad-gita. So that's why Bhagavad-gita is the essence of Veda. This is the essence of Veda, Bhagavad-gita. So in this sloka about Bhagavan Sri Krishna Vacha, God is telling. So we have to be careful when we read Bhagavad-gita. What he told is 100% perfect. We do not have to go to the laboratory to research. It is already searched out by God. In Bhagavad-gita, Lord Sri Krishna is telling 3 modes of material nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. We blindly accept. We doesn't have to go laboratory to retest again. Whether it is 3 or 4, then we cannot challenge. We can challenge with God lessons? No. It is only waste of time, right? It is only waste of time to go laboratory But after laboratory test, you cannot find out. Because it is beyond our conception. We can't do. Jiva cannot do. So that's why, but nowadays we go for laboratory testing, this, that. It is already tested. This book is already tested by God in laboratory. Do you think God is just whimsical speaking? He knows. Because he mediated. He knows how much water is in the ocean. We cannot know. What is the length of this earth? What is the distance from here to sun? What is the distance from here to Golok Vrindavan? How long? How much? We go by measure tape. How much is there? Not possible. We can guess. But exact report from Shastra we can get. From here to Jamaloko, how long? How many miles? Can you measure it? But Shastra is telling 99,000 yojan distance. 99,000 yojans. 99,000 yojan. The distance from here to, we accept. But how can you measure it from your tape? Can you measure it? Not possible. So from here to moon, here to sun, everything is there. Now it is there. They are telling we are going to the moon. Recently, India is sending, what is this? Spaceship, the Sputnik or something, to the moon. But when you go moon, you have to cross the sun. And when you go by sun, you will burn out. It is not possible that we can go by your plane or something. You cannot go moonlight. You have to go by through proper channel. Arjuna went there, but you have some plane or something jet and you go. Can you go? No. You can go America without permission. You will be arrested. The moon, there is a moon god is there. They will let you go without his permission. We cannot go. Even we cannot go Sri Lanka. Can you go Sri Lanka? Where the Bibhishan was there. Bibhishan, he is still there. Can you go? We can't go. Unless he give you permission, you can't go. Bibhishan came there 500 years ago to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. He came. So everything is there. Brahmaji is there. But we cannot go with Brahmaloko by your your plane or jet, unless you are qualified. So that's why here is a Lord Sri Krishna is telling in Bhagavad-gita about the devotees. What is the quality of a devotee? Here he is telling. He is equal. When he see some stone, some gold, he doesn't be attracted with any material things. Devotee, just you and me, we are also try to be devotee. We don't attracted by material things, even gold, diamond, no. We know that this thing is this is not for us. This material world, in this material world, we are for time being. We are for little, very sankshipta, means very little, within time limit. So we don't make our life, because in prison house, somebody, when he are prison house, then a prisoner, a good prisoner in prison house, he doesn't bother that here is some gold is there. Something. He knows that after 6 months or after 2 years, after 3 years, when my term, I'll be released from there. He knows I have a wife in my home. I have children in my home. I have to go back my family, right? So devotee also, he knows this place is not for him. This place means Dukhalayam. It is not very suitable place for a devotee. Anybody, but a devotee who is conscious, he is spiritually conscious, he make it that no, I am for temporary here, and he don't try to make relation with materialistic person. He always think his home. Devotee always think his homeland. Where he stay? He is from Golok Vrindavan. So he think Golok Vrindavan, Jamuna River, Lord Sri Krishna, Radharani, Chintamani Bhumi, the Chintamani land, Ratner Bhavan. He think there. He don't think here. Then he is able to go back home, back to Godhead. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, Kirtaniya Sada Hari. Always, he don't say that, no, you stick here, you stay something, make some, more money. No, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not instructing us. He said, Kirtaniya Sada Hari. Means always chant Hare Krishna, always be spiritual. Always with Krishna. We have two things. One is Krishna, one is Maya. Two things. So we have to select one. Better to select Krishna. And if you select Maya, illusion, that is temporary. Anything we do here, it is temporary. Your relation with husband, your relation with wife, your relation with son or daughter, father, mother, this will not going to continue. Maybe 10 years with your wife or children, 15 years, 20 years, 20 years, 30 years, that's it. And you have some big, good business. How long you will do in business? Maybe 10, 15, 20 years. You are a good doctor. Your practice, how long? 20 years, 30 years. Then, after that, that will be closed. So, anything I am try to relate with this material world, material things, you will be doomed. I am eternal. I am my soul, because I am eternal. I need my eternity. I am spiritual, right? Atma is spiritual. And he needs spirituality. So Krishna is the full spiritual. Krishna never died, right? I also not dying. My body is dying, of course, but I am deathless, means soul. So better to have with Krishna. Because I am the part of Krishna. I have nothing to do with this material world. But we are very close, very tightly holding our family. We have to hold Krishna. Because I am coming from Krishna. My father is Krishna. So my shelter is Krishna. My resting place is Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna. And anything I accept here, I will be separated. That's why the relation with anything other than Krishna, you will be separated by force. But when we are with Krishna, no problem. If we hold Krishna tightly, read spiritual book, Bhagavad-gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, that will help us to be Krishna consciousness. And we are trying to be here, stay nicely, but not possible. Nature will not allow you to be happy in this prison house, in this material world, because this place is not a good place for anyone. Because we have to understand here I am for time being. I am not going to stay, I am not allowed to stay here. As soon as die, my relation will be go away. So when we accept Krishna as my father or whatever, master or father, then we save. In a tree, there is a branches. If it is break down, the branches break down from the tree, the leaves will die, right? The branches will die. Because it is from tree. So when we are from Krishna and we break down from Krishna, we are dying here. So somehow or other we have to reconnect, reunite with Krishna, reconnect with Krishna. So that's why the best method is, so देखिए हम अच्छा हरे कृष्ण किसी का कुछ प्रश्न है anybody any question नहीं तो राम नाम की लूट है लूट सके तो लूट अंत काल में पछताएगा जब प्राण जाएगा छूट तो आप लोगों को जॉब माला चाहिए तो आप लोग ले सकते हैं आप लोग जॉब माला चाहते तो कोई भी ले सकते हैं इसके लिए कोई पैसा नहीं लगेगा आइए आप लोग जॉब करेंगे भगवान के साथ जुड़ जाएंगे भक्ति योग में लग जाएंगे भक्ति योग थाके सबल कुशल और भक्ति बिना राजा होइलो अमंगल किसी को जॉब माला चाहिए आइए आइए, आप लोग जप कीजिए, भगवान से जोड़ जाइए। हाँ हाँ, इसको थोड़ा निकाल दीजिए खोल के आप लोगों को। हाँ है, हाँ 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 हाँ। हम्म।